Hi friends, welcome to Knowledge Share. Today we are going to see PnP FilePicker and FileIcon Control. So let us see how we can leverage these two controls in our SPFx project. So this is the PnP GitHub page for FilePicker Control. So this is a very powerful control. So as you all aware, you guys will be using this file upload control. There are so many file upload control available open source, but this one is very special because it provides the same look and feel of how the SharePoint provides the file upload control, which provides a series of tabs on the left hand side where you can choose from the recent documents, from OneDrive, from stock images. So likewise, this control provides the same look and feel and the same features. So when you implement this control in your project, you don't have to do anything extra to load these tabs. It's all configurable using the properties, and if you see here, even the breadcrumb support is available and page load, data load, so that there won't be any performance issues. So you can refer this page for how to use the control, or even I will explain you how you can use the control and what are all the properties available. And if you see the properties here, there are so many properties: icon props, label, what you want to note the label, and what should happen when you choose the file and click on save, and what happens when you change the file, and what should happen when you cancel the dialog. And the only mandatory, not the only mandatory, there are a couple of mandatory properties like context. You need to pass the web part context because they need to do some graph queries to fetch the recent documents, OneDrive documents. When you click on those tabs, all these queries are made at the back end by the control automatically. You don't have to do anything. Just use this control, configure the properties, and enjoy. And there are several properties where you can hide a specific tab if you really don't want to use the stock images or recent documents, or from OneDrive, or from if you want to hide multiple upload tab. There are so many things available, so you can go through all these properties and then you can try, and if even you can check whether the file already exists or not when you are using the links. And the result, whenever the file is chosen, these are all the properties that will be returned for each file you have chosen through this control. And you can use this download file content to download the file content as a file object, and then use that file content for your operations. And this is my blog post where I have written a detailed description about this control with a sample code, which is a working sample where you can download from this link along with the other samples provided. Sorry, I forgot to mention, this is not only the control which I have used, there is also one more control which is file type icon control. This is very simple. When you pass in the file name with an extension, this control will automatically display the relevant icon where you want to display it, or you can even specify a custom link to that icon based on the extension of the file. So this is what the file type icon control does. Now let us move to the demo, and after that we will see the code. So as always, the code is running at the back end. So this is very simple. You can just see only one link here, and if I select the files, so you can see there is a big panel open where You can see the recent documents, stock images, web search, OneDrive, and from the library you can choose the library. And even if you want to upload your own file from your local, this is a single upload and this is a multiple upload, or you can just paste the link, a direct link from where you have stored your file, like Dropbox or a shared folder link or something like that, or from any other site. You can paste the link and then you can just click on it. So for now what I'll do is I'll just go for the stock image. I'll just stock image, or even I can just choose some of the files from my site assets. I just click open. This open is nothing but it will trigger the on save event which we have seen already. So if you see here, I have just customized the results to show how I have just used the results and also the file type icon. So since this is a PNG, it is automatically displaying a PNG image, PNG icon. So for example, if I choose for example SPFx and JPEG, if you see here, this is a different icon for the SPFx page and this is a different icon for the JPEG file. And the result, I have displayed it in the console. If you see the console here, based on the selection, you can see the entire file object and you can access this file object. And for each file I have just access the file object, and also I have used the download file content, so that based on that you can use this file object for your business operations. So this is very simple demo, but it is a powerful file upload control because as you can see, there are a lot of controls available as stated earlier, but you have to choose the best. This is the best where you can this is the best for SharePoint, because choose all the categories on the left from your document libraries, from OneDrive, from stock images. It will provide a same appearance. Since it is providing a same appearance like SharePoint, the user couldn't find the difference between the SharePoint out of the box approach or your custom solution approach. So now let us deep dive into the code. Okay, so I have created here a FilePicker demo web part. So as you see, I haven't declared any other property. The only thing I have to pass is the context, which I have already told that this context is required for the control to access the Graph API or the SharePoint REST API to pull the information to display for the other tabs which is showed in the panel. And this is the only extra properties apart from all the available out of the box property. If you see the props file, just passing in the web part context, and this is the actual component here. And I have created a state variable selected files, which is of any type, and this is the method which will be called when they click on the open, the on save method. This is a callback method which is called, where it will pass in the FilePicker result array property. So before going into the method, let us see what are all the properties I have configured for this. So I don't have the Bing API key. So if you have license to the Bing API key, you can even pass in the API key so that you can see the control fetches the images from using the Bing. And you can also filter whatever the content you need. You can display on the tab, that is the panel, by giving the extension, file extension. So when I enable this property, it will show only these extension. You cannot choose Word, Excel or PPT. And the button icon, you can choose the button icon, button label, on save. I have already changed. I have already told you that for on save, I have passed in the on FilePicker save method. On change is where whenever you choose a different file, I'm just passing in the result to the browser console. In case if you want to do any other business operations for on change, you can even pass in the callback method here. And context, please use the context like this when you are using a higher version of SPFx framework. Props.context as any. When you just give props.context alone, you will see that there will be a conversion error. Web part context cannot be converted to base web part context, something like that. So make sure you pass in the context property like this, props.context as any. So here hide local multiple upload tab, which I have just given it as false so that you can upload multiple files. So once the selected files, where I am just storing the selected files in the state variable, once it is done, then I am just displaying each file name with the file type icon control. If you see the file type icon control, the properties, I am using in the font type, path is the file.name, and size is the medium. That's it. I'm not just choosing any icon. I'm just looping through this file type icon, passing in the name, which has the extension. So based on the extension, automatically the file type icon control will show the icon, whether it is a Word icon or Excel icon, PNG, JPEG, whatever the icon it is. So now let us see what I am doing it on the callback method. So here on this callback method, we are receiving the FilePicker result. So first I am just checking whether the result, it has the content or not. If it has the content, I am just looping through the result and I'm just displaying the file info. And so for my purpose, I'm just using the file name. And I'm also using the download file content, where you can get the file content as a file object here, and use this file object to upload anywhere, even inside the SharePoint or to any other page or any other operations you can do with this download file content, which is a file object. So very simple as it is. My business operations are very simple, as this is a demo purpose, but you can use this and then you can do a lot of things based on this file object. So here you can implement the validation whether the file size is what is the size you are expected size or not, something like that. So there are so many things you can validate here, and you can do your entire business operations here. I hope you have learned something new. So try to use this control. Don't build the control on your own, because these are all already developed by the communities. Multiple person reviewed it and they have tested it, so it will work fine. Okay, even if there are issues, you can directly report it on the GitHub page, and at least someone will be there to guide you or help you. So don't worry about whether this is an open source, whether there will be any support or not. No, it's not like that. It's a very big community, and the support is, it's a fantastic support from the community. So we'll get the support as soon as possible. So guys, like and subscribe to my channel if you really think my videos are worth it and you are learning something new from my videos. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you really for spending your time to learn something new. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Cheers.